Let's face it, Minecraft mobs are part of the game, but sometimes you just don't want them there. There are places you don't want a Minecraft mob to be, and one of those places is in your base. You do not ever want to have to deal with one there, and they should never, ever be able to even get in there. But the problem is, not all bases are defendable. A base is just as much about style as it is about security, so sometimes you want a very easy, very simple way to keep zombies out that is pretty inconspicuous. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Richie here, back with another video, and today I'm going to show you how to build some very basic, very simple mob-proof doors. Now the first one I've got right here is pretty simple. It's just made out of trapdoors, and you walk through it like this. A little annoying. You technically don't need this piece right here, but zombies see both of these as solid blocks. So a zombie goes after this villager right here, and he just doesn't get it. He thinks there's a solid block here and a solid block there, and he can't go through. Now sometimes, if he wants to go toward a villager over here, we might have just a few problems. Let me give you another zombie to demonstrate that. But most of the time, he's just not going to go through this gap, and you can have an area like this and then your regular fence along each side. Now, talking about fences, there's another thing that zombies can't detect, and that is gaps in fences. As you can see, we have another brick fence right here and a solid fence, and this zombie just can't detect it at all. He can't tell that there's that gap there, and he just walks along the side. Another similarly funny glitch works in the opposite way. Instead of convincing a zombie there's a block there when there isn't, this convinces a zombie that there's not a block there. Zombies can't see carpet at all. They just think there's empty floating space here and that they can't walk across this area. So if you have a few blocks of carpet right here, the zombie is not going to detect anything. This next passage is probably the most well-known barrier I'm going to show you that can be crossed by players, but not by mobs, and it's very simple. Fence with carpet on top of it. This fence is seen by all mobs as a 1.5 block hitbox, but this carpet provides a little bit of a hitbox on the outside, so you can see we're at a regular height. If we walk toward the middle, we go up a little bit, but we can jump and cross everything very easily. Mobs, however, just don't see this, and this zombie right here is not going to be able to do anything. Also, spiders will actually get trapped underneath these, which makes them very, very useful for walls. Now, the last two things I want to show you guys are more tips than builds, and the first is that zombies are just stupid. They would rather walk straight than walk around. So you know what, if you have your door and then a bottomless hole right here, as long as zombies think there's something right there, they're just gonna walk into the bottomless hole. Zombies do detect trapdoors as solid blocks, so basically the zombie thinks it's like this instead of like this. So when he walks toward there, he doesn't do too well. And the last and final thing I want to show you guys is a build that can be walked over simply by players, but can't be crossed by zombies. This area right here, if you're just walking straight, you can actually walk clear over this. It's a little bit weird whether you're sprinting or walking. You can clear this with no hesitation. It's only if you stop in the middle that a problem arises. But if you see a zombie trying to walk over here, if he even decides to walk, yeah, he's just going to fall straight down. So without any effort, as long as you don't stop, you could just have this near your base. You walk, you cross it clearly. It's no problem unless you actually stop on top of it. But zombies, they aren't so lucky. But unfortunately, guys, that's just about all the time I have for today. I'm sorry if the acoustics were a bit off in this video. I am in someone else's house recording this video, and there is a ton of noise in the background, which I'm kind of sorry about. I hope too much of it doesn't show up, but I'll add some background music of my own, and hopefully everything should go well. I hope you learned something today. I hope you liked these concepts and ideas, and I hope you get to use them in your base. And also, we've just hit 400 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. And as always, until the next time, guys, this has been Richie, and I'm out. I'll see ya.